Welcome to another episode of Eberhart Outdoors. This one is going to be on Noah. Noah is the Amish gentleman that does the modifications for my saddles. He puts aiders on sticks, anybody's sticks, doesn't matter the brand. And he is also a Tethrd dealer. So for you guys that don't want to go through the hassle of, okay, I've got sticks, I don't want to mail them to him, and then he's got to mail them back, or the saddles, he stocks Tethrd. So he can get anything you want with Tethrd, and he does stock some of it. He sells a lot of ESSs. Everybody up here in the Amish community, the majority of them use Eberhart signature saddles because they're so much more comfortable. And once you modify them, they're probably the easiest saddle there is to use. He stocks them. You can call his number. This is his number. So you can call this number and just say, hey, I would like to get a ESS modified. You just need to know the bridge length, and he will, basically he'll take off the waist belt and add a quick adjust buckle on it and a quick adjust strap that goes through the D-ring, so it tightens everything up around you in 5 seconds. I've shown that on several videos. And he gets rid of the leg straps as well. And anytime you modify anything on a saddle, it immediately nullifies the warranty and liability insurance, so keep that in mind. But if you're using it properly, it's impossible to fall out of it anyway. So again, it's much easier to just call him, say hey, I'd like to buy an Eberhart signature saddle or a Phantom or whatever it may be. He just does Tethrd, so he does not do other brands. He can modify any brand, but he only carries Tethrd. And just say what you'd like him to purchase and what you would like him to modify. But primarily the modifications he's been doing have been on ESSs, because that's what he sells the most of. And this is a modified ESS. That's the whole thing right there. So he gets rid of the waist belt, puts on this quick adjust strap, makes a fixed bridge. If you want it, you can keep the adjustable bridge, but he also makes him fixed bridge, and then he gets rid of the leg straps. And you can buy this directly from him, so you don't have to buy one, send it to him, and have him fix it and modify it and send it back. Basically, you're just buying everything right at his shop. As far as sticks goes, and again, these have all been washed, that's why I'm wearing my sunlight gloves. This is a Tethrd Skeletor stick. So whatever the gap is here between your steps, it's the same gap down to each one of these aiders. Now this one here happens to be a 2-step aider. This is what I use at the base of my tree. He charges $15 per step. So a 2-step aider added onto any stick is going to be 30 bucks. But if you wanted Skeletor sticks, he carries them. So you just call him up, say, hey, I'd like to get 3 or 4 Skeletor sticks with single or double aiders or whatever you want, and he'll put them on. And he does it really safely too. He adds an additional strap on here so that the sharp edges on this aluminum will not cut through the rope that is actually part, or the strap that's part of the aider. So there's a strap sewn on here, and then the aider strap is sewn over it, just to make sure it never cuts through. And this is one that I painted, which I've got a video on painting them, and this is a single step aider. And the aiders are the same distance from step to this as it is from this to this. This is what I recommend for most people. You may want a double step aider on a stick at the base of the tree, because you don't have to worry about it kicking out because you're standing on the ground pretty much. And then this is a 1-stick. He also has access to 1-sticks. It's not something he stocks, but if you're patient and you call him up and say, hey, I'd like to, they're the same retail price as what they are on Tethrd's site online. So if you call him up and say, hey, I'd like to get 2 or 3 1-sticks with, single or double aiders. This one here is a double aider. This is the bottom of the tree stick. So it just saves you time as far as you having to purchase them, box them up, mail them to him. He has to do whatever he does to modify them and then send them back. You just call him, say, hey, I'd like three Skeletors or 3 1-sticks with single or double aiders on them, and then you just pay for everything all at one time. There's no other handling, if you will. Same with the saddle, the Eberhart signature saddle. You can order it up front, call him, order it, have him modify it how you want it, and done. You don't have to get it and send it back and forth. And again, this is his phone number. Does a phenomenal job. He makes bridles and saddles for horses and carriages and stuff, and trust me, his sewing machines will blow away anything any of you guys have ever had done as far as mods go. He's got heavy, seriously heavy duty sewing machines for sewing through several layers of leather. So he can sew anything, and he uses really heavy duty thread as well. So as far as the safety of the stitching, you definitely do not have to worry about it. It's gonna be better stitching, stronger stitching than you'd get from any factory saddle or stick. If interested, the links to many of the podcasts I've been on, or for information about my 2-day whitetail workshops that take place in March and April, please visit my website at deer-john.net. Thank you for watching another episode of Eberhart Outdoors, and to receive notifications for future videos, please subscribe.